Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen and I am here with a double with Mix It Up Monday and Off the Board with Pineapple Papers. Mix It Up Monday is a hop started by Anna with Peacecraft Love, and Off the Board with Pineapple Papers is a hop started by Crystal with Pineapple Papers. So here is the sketch, and so with Off the Board, it's something that comes from Pinterest, and my sweet friend Anna told me that that's where she got this, so I'm going to go with that because I'm in the process of moving and packing and doing things and getting reset up in my space, so any twofer I can do right now is good for me. So I've decided to scrapbook these two pictures of my mom and my sister. I'm sure they will appreciate it. I'm going to use the Vicky Boutin Color Study because of that gorgeous line of black circles on the right side. I got those in the mail from Paper Issues, and so I was very excited to use them. They are not the exact same colors that are in the color study, but I certainly don't care. There is so much color on this layout. It's all good. So I'm just showing you them. I mean, look, they're like limey, shiny, neon-y colors. And they're very bright and they're very happy. And these pictures are bright and happy, so hey. So, and I am going to use this Simple Stories Going Places stencil, which, by the way, I've not taken very good care of, so, and I kind of pulled my colors. I think I was going to pull my colors based on some of the pictures. So I've got my papers, my ephemera, the stencil, these pictures, some mixed media, of course, and this awesome sketch. So let's see how this goes. So first things first, I've decided that where there are those little scallopy bits at the top right, bottom, well, middle right, and bottom left, I am going to use this Going Places, which is geotags with little planes and hearts and stars. I'm going to use that, and obviously I'm not making the same shape, but the general concept of like a little half circle or something along those lines. I mean, it's kind of hard to be super specific with paste, especially when you've probably put paste down like, I don't know, 4 or 5 times in your life. So first I start with Kiwi Sour, which is this gorgeous shiny green, and I'm going to put that up at the top. So there's going to be some, it's not bleeding because it's paste, but there is some that gets through in areas where it's not supposed to. That is user error, as well as poor stencil care. And I'm going to do my very, very best to start taking much, much better care of my stencils, because I just ordered my first round of stencils from Scrapping Reflections, and I signed up for their stencil of the month. So I am so excited, and I plan on taking very, very good care of those stencils. So, but this one has got a couple little warpy spots, and so it's all good. I can work with that. So the next one I use is Blueberry Sour. Is it making you hungry for some fruit? They're all named after fruits. And I've just put that down. I try and put it as smooth and thin as I can because I don't want it too goopy, but I do want some texture because, you know, it's texture paste. It's kind of the point. And then I am going to set that aside and work on the next thing. And I really do love the way these are coming out. Like, I like the distress type look where things aren't completed and you've just got these little partial bits of the geo tag. So I'm good with that. If I wasn't, I probably shouldn't be working with texture paste, honestly. Okay. So I get my pictures out and I'm cutting them down to the 4x4 that the picture or the sketch has on here. And I'm I'm gonna trim those up. My mom is wearing the cone of shame, which is part of a game called Exploding Kittens. And we played that the same night that we had this Universal Yum Box for Greece. It was our very first one, September 2019, which is the year that I'm documenting right now. I went backwards. I'm also working in 2022 and some other things, but I've already done 21 and 2020. So, so I was just showing you my plastic bag of scraps. I organized it while I was in the middle of all of this, and I was sharing it that it looked much better now. So I don't have any scraps that are going to work for me that are in a size big enough for a 4x4 mat. So I decided I am going to pull this floral right here and these circles right here. I love those. They look like tree rings, but in rainbow color, which is super cool. And they have all the colors that I'm working with. Like I said, that neon green is, it is kind of in the florals. There is a little bit of that light green, but, it's not shiny, shimmery, bright, crazy, neon, kiwi, sour green. But that's okay. Green is green to me, and I think that green goes with green. Note, I am writing down the date that's on the back of the picture. I do have that written down elsewhere, but in order to not have to go hunt it down in my list, then I look and write it down on the back, and I just keep moving that around because I want that green on the blue. I was trying to keep some of the blue off the blue, like the blue rings off the blue paper, or the blue pattern, that texture paste. And then I am going to tape on this one. And then I note that this was Greece. We have done a Yum Box for the last almost 3 years. We've skipped a few months and we have a few that were backed up. But we've done a lot of Universal Yum Boxes. And so I try and note on the back of the pictures what country we were snacking on. And this was our very first one. And we snacked on Greece, snacks from Greece. And so that was really cool, and it was an adventure that ended up being lots and lots of fun for us over the years. And we still have some, but I think my sister may have stopped the boxes because it's hard to get together sometimes. Even through the pandemic, though, we did get together. And we did like Zoom. We didn't get together like right in each other's houses, but my sister delivered the foods in the little baggies, and then we Zoomed and tasted things together. You got to find a way so you could still be together even if you're not right next to each other, right? So I have these scraps. Yay for scraps. And I'm trying to make sure that where I put this blue scrap, which by the way, I love that blue paper, the orange middle paper is going to cover it. So I laid that down to kind of give me a guide. And I'm going to lay that down over there. And I do love the way that turned out. And now I'm originally planned on pulling out the yellow, which is lemon sour. But for some reason, it just did not look right to me. Maybe because it's going to be so close to the yellow. And it's that neon shiny yellow that I decided that I would get the peach sour, which is the orange. And it's literally going on top of the orange, but I'm okay with it because it's so different. I don't know. I like the color. And I really kind of pulled the colors off of the picture of my sister holding the box, because the box is blue. And then there's a big bag of potato chips in there that are green and yellow. And then there's another little sweet treat in the back that's got an orange package. So I kind of was going along on the lines of those colors, even though there is red in here. Most of this collection is more of a pinky red. So I am going to put my pictures down using Nuvo Deluxe adhesive. The blue is mostly dry. The orange is not dry. I literally just did it and did not wait. I took that from Sandie Reversky, the state goddess, because she puts things down on her mixed media before it dries all the time. So I took a little tip from her and just put it down there and patted it down real gentle so that it didn't smear or squish or anything like that. And then there is a little thing on here that says to put a journaling tag underneath this picture. So I did, and that came from the paper pad. And I really was planning on pulling more from the paper pad, but nothing else really worked except this little pointy tag arrow kind of thing, and it's in an orangey color, so I wanted to bring that in, so I tucked that in it there, and I will write the date on that in a little while. And I'm not sure I do that on camera, but it is there for the pictures and the close-up at the end. And then the butterfly just doesn't fit. It's not gonna work. I mean, they have butterflies in the sketch, but that's just not what I wanted. But I have added, or I'm about to add, yep, one of those flowers right there. And I do it off camera because you see the top of my sketch is way up there. I'm going to get, as soon as I get used to how to angle everything for recording the way I am now, I'll get my tripod in and it won't be a problem. But I cannot wait for that because I am so excited. So I think right here I pushed it down and then I realized, oh, I bet they can't see that. So where there was a little bit of a bleed through or whatever over there on the right side, that flower covers it. And I considered putting one of those down in the bottom as well, but the flower's almost the same size as the little circle I made of the texture paste. So I don't want to cover the whole thing. I guess I could have put one in the bottom corner, but meh. I like the way that it ended up. So I decided to use this word wonderful, and I pulled this little yellow, green tag here, and it's like a circle with a little cutout, and I tucked it into the picture, and it says New Day. So in all reality, the title of this layout is Wonderful New Day, because like I said, this is the first time we were trying these Universal Yum boxes, and it definitely started a new adventure. So I get all that down, and then I also pull one more thing off this washi tape from the sticker pack, and it says So Noted, and I just put that right over the journaling spot on the bottom. You can still see the color through it, so it doesn't take away from that, and I just kind of felt like it fit really well there. The so is on the picture, and then the word noted is kind of in the middle of the journaling spot. And then I'm going to find some things to put over there on that orange texture paste, because in the sketch there's 2 butterflies and I didn't want to put anything like that on there. So I pulled out my Vicky Bouton stickers and the sticker pack right here, and I'm just going to look and see what I can find. And there are some things on here that would have fit, and some word phrases that would have, one of them said like be bold or something, and my mother is definitely being bold wearing this cone of shame. I do have pictures of others wearing this hat, and I will definitely be documenting that. So I pulled this little speech bubble off that says celebrate, and it's white, and I thought that it would help stand out right there. And it has gold writing on it, and the floral up in the top right corner has gold in the middle. So I kind of steered clear of the Hello Friend collection, because that's where most of that is silver. And so I look through this again because there's 2 little things on there, 2 butterflies, a big one and a small one, and I look to see if I can find something, and I find this little white circle with an arrow, and I thought, okay, that's good, it's the same color and everything, and I put it right there, and I don't like it, so I pull it up. Of course, there's a little bit of orange that comes with it, but that's okay. And then I just kind of set it over here to the side a little bit, and really, guys, that's it. Like, I think the only other thing I did was write the date, and I'm so excited. I know it's really not mixed media because I only really used the one medium, but it was something new to me, and I am excited about that. And so I will be trying some new things out as I go along, because I've ordered some new kinds of things, and I'm going to try doing some more embossing and see how that goes. So here are the close-ups. I hope you all will go below. There will be a list of the awesome creators who are hopping along with the Mix It Up Monday, and there will be a list of people who are hopping along with the Off the Board with Pineapple Papers. You should definitely check them out. I would love it if you would like and subscribe if you haven't already. I really do love each and every one of you all, because this makes my heart just happy. Just plain out giddy. I hope y'all have a great day and happy scrapping.